So we left off part 1 by bringing the sides into dimension. So here we're going to go ahead and take care of the back and the bottom and bring them into dimension. Now here I'm setting the fence to 22 inches to bring the back down to width. And yes, this time around I do have my safety glasses. Now that we got the back cut, we're going to go ahead and bring the bottom down to 22 inches as well. And that will take care of all of the cuts that we have for the majority of the enclosure. Now that we have everything down to size, we're going to do this fresh coat of paint. We're going to do this in Rust-Oleum's linen white chalk paint. And I just picked up this new paint sprayer, so we're going to test it out. Let's get into it. When working with thicker paint products, you do have to dilute it a little bit, and that's what I'm doing here, so it will flow evenly through the sprayer. I like to do a light, even coat across the entire project and go back and forth in multiple directions to get it nice and even. So we got a nice coat of paint put down. I'm going to go ahead and seal this with some high gloss polyurethane. We'll get this installed and then we'll move on to building the door. Now that we have everything painted and sealed, we're going to put everything into position. Now with the way I have everything cut, it fits real nice and tight, and by putting this bottom piece in, it just locks everything into position. Now we still will need to put a couple of screws in here to keep the tops from falling in potentially, so we'll use a countersink bit to do this. I'm using 1 1/4 screws. With the thickness of my desk, this doesn't cause any issues, but with your desk, you may have to use a different length screw. I'm going to go ahead and put some caulking down, and this is going to trap in all of the heat. The trapping of the heat is what's going to allow us to get that better quality print and keep from the warping and the cracking. So we have the majority of the enclosure built. Next we'll do the door, the lighting, and then I'll show you what we'll do with electronics to keep them from getting damaged.